Greetings, YouTube family. My name is Nzinga Nomo, owner of Afriware Books, Gifts, and Cultural Events. Again, our new location, 1701 South 1st Avenue in Maywood, Illinois. I wanted to give an update of some of the children's books we got in stock. Some are new and some are vintage, just classics. I was talking to a customer today. We were reflecting on our childhood and how there were little to no books that were black for children. And she mentioned one, I don't even remember one growing up. She mentioned that predominantly the book was Little Black Sambo, and I just thought, oh my gosh, this is so sad. When we see books today, though, oh my goodness, it makes you, we were saying it's like we become children again, because we're looking at something totally new to our experience. There weren't any books that were reflective of our experience. So we realized that, and we were sharing how important it is today to see these images in ourselves, to see greatness in black people and African people. So I'm going to show them to you, and in some cases I'll read selections from them. The first one is called Black Pioneers of Science and Invention. You know, it's so important for all professions to be to get equal exposure. We often see sports, right, our people excelling in sports, but it's not as often that we see scientists and inventors. So this is really nice to see in all-in-one book for children, and only for the low price of $6.95 with 251 pages. The Real McCoy is in here, Granville T. Woods is in here. Let's see who else I can share with you. You know, that saying, is it the Real McCoy? Okay, that was a black man that is being referred to. George Washington Carver, Percy Oak Park's own, right? Percy Julian, Charles Drew are all in this book. So this is the first one. Let me show it a little closer for you there. Okay, and the second one is Abraham Lincoln and Frederick Douglass. Now, someone told me, I haven't seen the movie Lincoln yet, but someone told me already that they did not include any mentioning of Frederick Douglass, and in actuality, that friendship was really what led to the Emancipation Proclamation. So he's an important figure left out in the movie. So fill in your child, and really adults as well, with this photo biography. Abraham Lincoln and Frederick Douglass. This one just came out. It's $19.99. Okay, another one is a classic book called Mansa Musa. And we've heard about some horrible things in current events with Mali. And oh my goodness, if you just see clearly here, hopefully you can see the detail in the illustrations. Oh my goodness, it really will take you to another place. I wanted to just read the first column of the first page here and just let you see some of the imagery. There we go. The first page. In the years after the death of the great king Sundiata, the glory that had once surrounded the kingdom of Mali began to fade, but the empire still extended many weeks' travel from the capital, Niani, to where the shea butter trees no longer grew. And the Malinke were still a proud and noble people, blessed with abundance and beauty. In the village of Kaba Kangaba, as in villages throughout Mali, nearly all the women wore gold beads braided into their hair, and great earrings of gold hung from their ears. The rains always came in the rainy season, and the granaries were filled with millet, rice, and yams. Like the Fulani and Bela herdsmen from the north, the Malinke villagers raised cattle, and the forest gave them game to hunt. A stone's throw from Kaba Kangaba, the Sankarani River provided fish to eat and fresh water, which the young people carried in water jars. And let me tell you, page after page has just a wonderful, wonderful illustrations. So it's one of those books, I'm going to try to make this a little, there we go. It's one of those books, you know, that your child will probably ask to read over and over and over again, and you'll probably enjoy it just as much as your child. There's a quote on the back from Dr. Maya Angelou. This gorgeous book is for those who know and for those who don't know. This exquisite story and these delightful illustrations form an adult book for children and a children's book for adults. Hallelujah. Okay, so that's from Dr. Maya Angelou on the back. The next book, Our Children Can Soar. I mean, just the titles alone, right, will help to build self-confidence and cultural self-esteem needed in our children. A celebration of Rosa, Barack, and the Pioneers of Change by Michelle Cook. Again, wonderful illustrations. Here's one here. And let's see if I can give you another one here. Okay, next, oh my goodness, this book, Chocolate Me. Look at this beautiful picture on the front, Chocolate Me by Ty Diggs. Look at this beautiful picture. Beautiful picture. I'm going to read 2 pages of this book to you. Hopefully I'm not giving away too much of the story, but I think many of you will be able to identify with it. 2 pages. When I came in from outside, this is the person, the young man on the cover is speaking. When I came in from outside, I cried, "Why?" I asked my moms, "Why can't I be more like Timmy or Johnny or Mark with straight hair and a different nose? I suppose my teeth wouldn't seem so bright if my skin were a bit more light, right?" And this is the image on that page, talking to Mom. And the next page, here's the image. Here's the image. And then my mom said, "Wait 1 minute, my sweet. Can't you see? You have skin like velvet fudge frosting mixed in a bowl. You can lick the spoon. Cotton candy hair, soft to the touch of my fingertips, or braided like rows of corn with a twist. And your smile," she says, "makes me so happy I could cry. No amount of money could buy how it makes me feel. For real, it's perfect." Oh, I mean, that says it all. And finally, another, well, this one is a classic, Designed by God, So I Must Be Special. I've told this story a couple of times to audiences about this book being so special for me personally, because a mother and child came and this book really transformed them. They hadn't seen images with reflections of their cultural experience, and when they both looked at it, they just sat there together on the floor, and she read this book to her daughter spontaneously. Oh, it was just such a touching experience for me. So let me give you a close-up of this one. Designed by God, So I Must Be Special. Just a beautiful book. This one's $16 also. So I hope you'll consider some of these books during the holiday season. The importance is invaluable, and you know, it just really gives me Makes me proud, you know, to be able to make these available to you. I hope you'll consider getting them from Afriware Bookstore, 708-524-8398. Thank you so much.